$270 million over 5 years this offseason from the 76ers. But according to our Bobby Marks, a 5-year, $150 million contract with partial guarantees in year 5, that could make a little bit more sense for both sides. Harden would make less than his $47.4 million player option in year 1, but he'd guarantee himself an additional $71 million overall in the first 4 years of that deal. All right, everyone with me, joined on set here by current Timberwolves player, Timberwolf, Patrick Beverly, Pat Bev. We have Matt Barnes and senior writer Ramona Shelburne. Kendrick Perkins is going to be by shortly. But Ramona, nobody explains this Harden situation better than you. What are you hearing as the next step in this process?
Well, the first step here is he's got a player option June 29th.
Right.
$47.4 million. Pat, that's 1 year. 1 year. That's like a whole contract, right?
Yeah, that's what I think. Yeah.
Okay, $47.4 million by June 29th. But my expectation is that the Sixers go to him and say, hey, that's a lot of money, and obviously to get the 270, you have to pick up the player option, and then they do an extension off of that. But from where he is in his career, and also based on what he said last night. He said, I'll work with the team and I'll do whatever it takes to build a team that can win here. There are some very creative options that they can play with. If he does not pick up that player option, there is they can do a deal that's more like 4 for $120, which is still $30 million a year, or what Bobby suggested. But there is an option, Malika, and they'd have to get creative, but there's an option where they could create a second or third max slot deal. If he were willing to work with them on a much shorter or less expensive deal. It would also involve a trade to Tobias Harris in that spot. But there's an option where you could bring a third star to Philly.
Right.
If James Harden was truly willing to work with them in the way that he said last night.
So there's so many options that are on the table. And Pat, you and James were teammates for a long time. What do you think the best step forward is for James and for the 76ers here?
You got to let us see it through. I believe you have to let us see it through. As far as money is wise, you get a boy whatever he's asking for. Unfortunately, it might sound kind of crazy, but there's no one in the league that can kind of do what he can do still at this time right now. So you pay him, you give Doc a chance to do his thing against a healthy team upcoming this year. Maybe you get a couple more pieces, maybe a defender here, maybe a pit bull dog type of guy this offseason, and see where the dominoes fall at the end of that year.
What do you think, Matt?
I've been a big fan of James. You know, this whole playoff series, I've been holding out for that one game that we're going to see James come back to being James, and I don't think he did. To me, I think you got to play the creative side. I think that Max, with all due respect, the way he's kind of come downhill just off maybe 2 years ago. Shannon Sharp said something crazy. I laughed, but he said it seems like James is aging in dog years. You know, 1 year is 7 years, so I don't want to take it that far. But there has been partly because he set the bar so high. This guy is a 34, 12, and 8 guy just 2 years ago. You know what I mean? So for him, he's still at like 19, 9, and 7, which are crazy numbers still. So as far as superstar being able to carry a team, I don't know if he's there, but I do believe that they need to run it back. I do believe with those two and a possibility of adding one more Max through creativity and surrounding them with some shooters, they still have something there.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.